as we move forward into season 2, we're going to see Clary and Isabel and Alec and Simon band together as the shadow squad that they are.
We really don't know what's going to happen,
Yeah.
but what's going to happen, I think Clary's going to want to kill Jace.
Here's the deal. Clary knows that Jace has a plan, but she also understands what it's like to find out that Valentine is your father. That happened to her in episode 2. She's had time to deal with it, and she's had Jace and Isabel and Alec and Simon to help her come to terms with the fact that even though her father is the most evil Shadowhunter in existence, she is not necessarily inherently evil because of that. Jace has this sort of thrust upon them and this, oh my god, I kissed my sister on top of it, and everything else that's kind of piling up on top of him. And he's been the one that's been sure of himself, and so now he's doubting everything that he's ever known and everything that he's ever thought about himself. So it's a lot more difficult for him to come to terms with that, and then also all of this conflict with Valentine is coming to fruition. So for him to potentially turn to the dark side as he did in the finale, we don't know what his intentions are, but it's a huge shock and it crushes Clary. But as we move forward into season 2, we're going to see Clary and Isabel and Alec and Simon band together as the shadow squad that they are and not stop until they get Jace back.
Jace is kind of dark. Do you like playing the lighter side of Jace or the darker side of Jace?
For me, I like both. Because in my opinion, you don't get to appreciate the light without the dark. You don't appreciate day without nighttime, you know what I mean? So for me, I'm now encapsulating both of those parts of this character. I get to experience, we've gone through this light, kind of jovial, jokey, sarcastic side of him, and now we're at a more serious, like life-threatening side, which is obviously a lot darker. So for me, it's fun to kind of explore and really play with both of those in both sides.
I don't know anything. That's one thing I do know. Season 2 is going to be a lot of twists, turns. McG and Ed are definitely, I bet, figuring out all the crazy stuff we can do.
Maybe they'll throw the book out, just not follow the books anymore.
Get rid of the Bible, essentially.
Yeah, who knows?
Who knows?
Talk about the chemistry between Simon and Izzy.
Well, I mean,
love Sizzy.
Yes, I love Sizzy, but I mean, you saw it in the second episode. It's there, but it's something that has to grow into it. You know, they just don't fall in love at the beginning. It's something that they grow. That, you know, I think still Clary and Simon need to happen. They need to mature, and then Sizzy will happen.
They're going for the long game.
Yes.
But it's interesting because now that Jace is out of the picture, Clary's going to have to turn to someone. And who knows whose arms she's going to fall into next.
I'm jealous.
I mean, we'll just have to stay tuned.
We know nothing officially, by the way. We're just speculating.
Yes, this is us making, reading the books.
Yeah.
Do you know anything? No one's giving us anything.
I think you can expect a little bit more love, a little more. You're gonna see like his whole relationship with Jocelyn kind of like blossom a little bit more.
Click to the left to check out all things you thought were cool 5 years ago on Throwback, and over to the right for Cheat Day's episode of Interesting Foods on Sticks.